Welcome to your quiet space for speaking confidence. You are standing at the counter of a busy coffee shop. It is loud. The espresso machine is hissing, cups are clinking, and music is playing. The barista looks at you and says something rapid and mumbled, but you cannot hear him over the noise. You did not catch a single word. Your heart beats faster. You can feel the people waiting behind you, getting impatient. Do you say, "What?" and risk looking stupid? Or do you just smile, nod, say yes, and hope for the best?
I used to just smile and nod. I actually drank black coffee for an entire year because I was too scared to ask the barista to repeat himself about the milk. It is the fake nod trap, and it makes you feel so small.
Today, we stop the fake nod. You will learn the catch and confirm pattern to handle noise without apologizing, so you never have to drink the wrong coffee again.
I used to definitely done the fake nod at least once. It is that moment where your brain creates a social survival instinct. You think, if I just agree, the awkward moment will end. If I ask him to repeat it, I will look like my English is bad.
Exactly. We internalize the problem. We think the problem is our listening skills. We think, oh no, my English is not good enough for this cafe. But Mark, let's be honest. Sometimes coffee shops are just loud.
They are incredibly loud, even for native speakers. I remember going to a cafe in New York last year, and I had to ask the guy 3 times to repeat the price. I did not feel bad about it because I knew it was noisy. But when I am speaking a second language, like Spanish, and that happens, I immediately blame myself.
That is the key difference. When you are confident, you blame the noise. When you are learning, you blame yourself. Today, we are going to shift that mindset. We are going to give you the tools to pause the conversation, take control, and get the information you need without feeling embarrassed.
I really need this because that year of drinking black coffee was sad. I hate black coffee. But I would just take the cup, say thank you, and walk away because I was too ashamed to admit I didn't hear the question, "Do you want room for milk?"
That is a perfect example. The barista probably asked, "Room for milk?" or "Do you want cream?" And you just said yes. And then he stopped, waited for you to answer the specific choice, and you probably just nodded again.
That is exactly what happened. It was a disaster.
We are going to fix this. We are going to break this down into 3 steps. The first step is what I call the stop signal. The second step is the specific ask. And the third step is the confirmation.
Let's start with the stop signal. This is the moment right after you realize you didn't hear anything.
Correct. Most learners do one of 2 things here. They either freeze or they say, "Sorry," in a very high apologetic voice, like, "Sorry, sorry."
I do that. It sounds like I am apologizing for existing. It puts me in a weak position immediately.
Exactly. When you say "sorry" with a sad face, you are telling the other person, "I am a problem. Please have patience with me." It makes the barista feel like they have to deal with you. We want to change that dynamic. We want to use a tone that says, "I am a paying customer and I simply didn't hear you."
So what should we say instead of the sad sorry?
We need a phrase that is neutral and clear. The best one for a noisy environment is, "Sorry, I didn't catch that."
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Notice the intonation. It is not a question, it is a statement. Downward intonation at the end. I didn't catch that. It means the words flew past me and I missed them. It does not mean I am stupid. It means I missed it.
It feels much more professional. It sounds like something a colleague would say in a meeting if the audio cut out.
Precisely. Let's practice this. I want you to imagine the loud noise. Listen to the phrase and then repeat it during the pause. Try to match my calm, flat tone. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
One more time. Imagine the barista just mumbled. You are not panicked. You are just stating a fact. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
That feels better. It feels less emotional.
Another great option, if you want to be even shorter, is, "Could you say that again?"
Could you say that again?
Yes, but be careful with the word could. If you say it too softly, it sounds like you are begging. "Could you please say that again?" No, you want to be direct. "Could you say that again?"
It is almost like a command, but a polite one.
It is a request for clarity. Let's practice that one. "Could you say that again?"
Could you say that again?
Excellent. Now, there is a third option. This is my favorite for very loud places, like bars or busy restaurants. It is very short. One more time.
Just one more time?
Yes, usually with a little gesture, like holding up one finger. Sorry, one more time?
It is very casual, very natural. It shows you are relaxed. A panicked person does not say one more time. A panicked person apologizes. A relaxed person just asks for a repeat.
I like that. It implies that we are in this together, dealing with the noise. One more time.
Let's shadow that. Sorry, one more time?
Sorry, one more time.
So that is step 1, the stop signal. You have stopped the flow. You have bought yourself a few seconds of time. Now the barista is looking at you. He is ready to speak again. This is where most people make the second mistake.
Is the second mistake waiting for him to repeat the whole sentence?
Yes, if you just say one more time, he might repeat the whole long sentence again, just as fast, and you might miss it again, and then you are in big trouble.
Oh, that is the worst. When you ask someone to repeat and they do, and you still don't understand. That is usually when I just give up and do the fake nod.
That is why we need step 2, the specific ask. Do not ask for the whole sentence. Ask for the specific piece of information you missed. This is the catch and confirm technique. You catch the part you understood, and you ask to confirm the part you didn't.
Can you give me an example? Let's go back to my milk tragedy.
Okay, the barista says, "Do you want room for milk or do you want it black?" That is a long sentence. Maybe you heard the word milk, but you didn't hear the rest. Instead of saying what, you say, "Did you say milk?"
Did you say milk?
Exactly. By using the word you did hear, you prove to him that you are listening. You prove that your English is fine. You just missed the context.
And then he will probably answer with just one word. He will say, room for milk?
Yes, and that is much easier to understand than the full sentence. You forced him to simplify his language without asking him to simplify.
That is really smart. You are controlling the conversation.
Let's try another scenario. Imagine you are at a train station. It is very noisy. An announcement comes over the loudspeaker, or an attendant speaks to you quickly. He says, "The train to London is leaving from platform 9, not platform 5.
Okay, that is critical information. I cannot get that wrong. If I miss the number, I miss my train.
Imagine you heard platform and you heard 9, but you are not sure if he said go to 9 or don't go to 9.
So I shouldn't just say, sorry, can you repeat that?
You could, but he might just say the whole fast sentence again. Better to use the specific ask. You say, "Did you say platform 9?
Did you say platform 9?
And he will say, "Yes, platform 9. Or he might say, "No, platform 5. You get a clear, short answer.
This reduces the cognitive load so much. I don't have to process grammar. I just have to verify a fact.
Exactly. You are acting like a detective. You are verifying facts. Let's practice the structure. Did you say word?
Did you say word?
I will act as the mumbled speaker. I want you to pick out one word you hear and ask me about it. Ready?
Ready.
The total comes to $15.45.
Did you say 15?
Yes, $15.45. See how easy that was? You caught the 15. You verified it. Now you know the price.
And it feels like a conversation, not a test.
Let's try another one. I am a fast shop assistant. We actually don't have that in medium, but we have a large in the back.
Did you say large?
Yes, we have a large.
This is great. I feel like I am participating rather than just being confused.
Now let's move to the advanced version of this. Step 3, the choice. Sometimes you hear two things, but you don't know which one is right. This is the this or that technique.
Like my milk or cream situation.
Yes, if you think you heard two options, you ask, did you say X or Y?
Did you say milk or cream?
This is the most powerful phrase for confidence. It makes you sound very fluent. It shows you understood the structure of the question, just not the specific vocabulary. Did you say milk or cream?
Did you say left or right? Did you say today or tomorrow?
Exactly. Let's practice a few of these. I will give you a mumbled sentence with two options. You ask me to clarify. You can pay by card or cash. It doesn't matter.
Did you say card or cash?
Yes, both are fine.
That felt good. I didn't feel lost.
One more. We are meeting at the cinema or the park. I'm not sure yet.
Did you say cinema or park?
Perfect. You are catching the key words. You are ignoring the filler words. You are ignoring the grammar. You are just focusing on the meaning.
You know, Anna, this reminds me of how pilots talk to air traffic control. They repeat things back to be sure. They don't just say Roger or yes if they aren't sure. They say, confirming altitude 30,000.
That is a beautiful comparison. Pilots cannot afford the fake nod. If a pilot fake nods, it is dangerous. If you fake nod, you get the wrong coffee or miss your train. You need to be the pilot of your own English. You need to confirm altitude.
I am going to think of that every time I order a drink now. Confirming oat milk.
Before we put this all together in a big simulation, I want to talk about the physical aspect of this. What are your eyes doing when you don't understand?
Usually, my eyes are looking for an exit. I look down, I look at my phone, I look away because I am embarrassed.
That is the signal that tells the other person you are giving up. When you use the catch and confirm technique, you must hold eye contact.
Hold eye contact? That is scary.
It is, but it changes everything. If you look them in the eye and say, "Sorry, did you say milk?" You look confident. You look interested. If you look at the floor and mumble it, you look confused. The words are the same, but the delivery is different.
It is about holding your ground, standing in the space and saying, I am still here. I am still in this conversation.
Exactly. Do not shrink. Do not make yourself small. Stand tall, lean in slightly, turn your ear toward them if you need to, and ask the question.
I think one reason people are afraid to subscribe to this new way of thinking, taking up space, is that they just want to be invisible. They want to learn English without making mistakes in public.
That is a very common feeling. But if you want to move from just understanding English to actually speaking it with confidence, you have to be willing to be visible. You have to be willing to ask for what you need. And if you are enjoying this lesson and want more calm, practical ways to build that confidence, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We release these sessions to help you handle real life, not just pass exams.
And hitting that subscribe button is a great way to commit to your own practice. It's a small action, but it says, I am ready to learn.
Now, Mark, are you ready for the final challenge?
I am a little nervous, but yes.
We are going to do a full simulation. I am going to play the role of the barista from hell. I will be fast, I will be mumbled, there will be background noise.
The barista from hell. Okay, I'm ready.
For our listeners, I want you to play Mark's role. I will speak to you, I will leave a pause. In that pause, I want you to use one of the techniques we learned. You can use the stop signal, sorry, I didn't catch that, or the specific ask. Did you say X?
And do not fake nod. Whatever you do, do not just say yes.
Here we go. Imagine the noise. Clink, hiss, buzz. You step up to the counter. I look at you. I am busy. I am wiping the table. And I say, "Hey, how are you? What can I get started for you?" Sorry, could you say that again? I said, "What can I get started for you today?"
I'll have a latte, please.
Sure. Do you want that with whole, skim, or oat?
Did you say skim or oat?
Whole, skim, or oat milk?
Oat milk, please.
All right. And do you want whip on that?
Sorry, one more time?
Whip. Do you want whipped cream on top?
No, thank you.
Okay, that's $7.50, card or app.
Did you say card or app?
Yeah, you can pay with the app if you have it.
Card, please.
Great. Name for cup?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Your name for the cup.
Mark.
Thanks, Mark. It'll be right out.
Whew, that was intense. I felt the pressure.
How did you do? Did you notice how many times you had to stop me?
5 times. I had to stop you 5 times. In the past, I would have given up after the second one. I would have just ended up with whole milk and whipped cream because I didn't want to ask.
But notice what happened. Did I get angry?
No, you just repeated yourself. You were busy, maybe a little short, but you gave me the information.
Exactly. The barista from hell does not care if you ask questions. They just want to get the order right so they can move to the next person. Asking questions actually saves time. If they make the wrong drink, they have to make it again. That takes longer.
That is a great point. Clarifying is actually efficient. It's respectful of their time.
I want to address one more fear. The fear that the person will get angry.
Yes, the fear that they will roll their eyes and sigh. Ah, this person doesn't speak English.
It might happen. I cannot promise you that every person in the world is nice. Some people are rude. Some people are having a bad day.
So what do we do if they roll their eyes?
You hold your ground, you smile, and you say, "Thank you for repeating that."
Kill them with kindness.
Exactly. If they are rude, that is their problem. That is about their bad day. It is not about your English. Do not accept their bad energy. You are just a person trying to buy a coffee. You have a right to understand what you are buying.
I have a right to understand. I like that mantra.
It is true. You are not a burden. You are a participant.
You know, Anna, thinking back to the simulation, the hardest one was whip. Do you want whip on that? It sounded like one word.
That happens all the time. Native speakers blend words. Do you want becomes do you want. Cup of coffee becomes cup of coffee.
And when you are learning, your brain looks for the separate words. When it doesn't find them, it panics.
That is why the specific ask is so good. If you hear a sound like whip, but you are not sure, you can just ask, "Did you say whip?" Even if you are wrong. Maybe they said tip. Maybe they said drip. If you guess wrong, they will correct you.
So guessing is okay?
Guessing is excellent. It is better to guess and be corrected than to be silent. If you say, "Did you say tip?" and they say, "No, I said whip," you have succeeded. You got the answer.
It's active. It's an active process. The fake nod is passive. It is hiding. The catch and confirm is active hunting for the truth.
I love that image. Active hunting. You are hunting for meaning in the noise.
I feel much better about my next trip to the cafe. I might even order something complicated just to practice. I want a half-calf, oat milk, extra hot, vanilla latte.
Go for it. And if they mumble the price, do not just hand over a $20 bill and hope it is enough. Ask them, "Did you say 15 or 50?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
You have got it.
So what is the plan for our listeners this week? How do they take this from the podcast into the real world?
I have a specific challenge for you. This is the No Fake Nod Challenge.
I like the sound of that.
For the next 7 days, your goal is to catch yourself. You will feel that urge to nod when you don't understand. It will happen at work or at the store or even watching a movie with a friend.
The moment you feel the smile coming?
Stop, catch it, and use one of our phrases. "Sorry, I didn't catch that." Or, "One more time."
Even if it is a small thing, even if it is just, "How are you?" and you didn't hear it.
Especially if it is a small thing. Practice on the small things so you are ready for the big things. If you practice with the barista, you will be ready for the doctor. You will be ready for the immigration officer. You will be ready for the job interview.
Start small. Build the muscle.
Exactly. And I want you to notice how it feels. The first time you do it, you will feel scary. Your heart will beat fast. But after you get the answer, notice the feeling of relief. Notice that the world didn't end.
And notice that you actually got the coffee you wanted.
That is the best reward. Real connection, real understanding. No more pretending.
No more black coffee for me.
No more black coffee for you, Mark. Thank you for joining us in the corner today. Remember, confidence is not about having perfect ears. It is about having the courage to ask when your ears miss something.
Be brave, be loud enough to be heard, and never be afraid to say one more time.
We will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.